That's what I was gonna say, man. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Hi guys, welcome to Accidental Discharge. I believe we're. Why do I have like 4 people in the back end and I don't know if we're recording?
4 people in the bad end.
In the back end, like
we
have those 2 guys. We have Raj, we have Miss Kong.
Oh, okay.
They said I should be
Do you know
on
what?
the edge because I'm fat.
Do you know what? Achike kind of.
Wait,
seems
what? I want to fight.
Seems like he should be like
Who
the
said
moderator
that?
for today's show because he kind of.
The color coordination
Pops out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pop out, don't I, with the red. And then
And then he's just standing, he's just
Love it.
there by the corner like.
Wait, why are we going
Yeah.
like this? Like this?
Love it.
But
Because, you know,
Are we-
when
are
you
we
take a
recording
selfie
that?
with yourself.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Love it.
Miss Kong, Raji, can someone tell us if
Guys,
we're
we've been left to our
lying?
own devices. Let's
Don't worry, let's
start the
just keep
No,
going.
but I want, yeah, but
Just keep going.
okay, good. Welcome to Accidental Discharge.
Hey!
I think today's show should be called Crackish because
Yes, crackish. By the way, Raji, I owe you a fucking punch here.
I thought that conversation was going totally different.
I need to.
I heard I owe you a 4. Once I had the 4, I was already like, Raji!
Rooting for him,
I
yeah.
was already like, Raji!
Hey.
And then it ended
just
up
kind of went down.
like boom.
Nah, that's what they call an
Tara,
anticlimax.
please don't mind them. Guys, Tara, please could you start?
No, really. Why do you want to punch Raji?
That's what it does.
Taryn, first of all, yeah,
Yeah.
I can decide.
Captain Awesome also.
Naruto as well.
Okay. That's fine. Anything you want to be called is okay.
Because
I don't believe in calling people the pronouns
I
they
just
choose.
feel like punching him.
Let me just throw it out there. Straight out. I call you the pronoun you present.
Captain Awesome is not a pronoun.
I'm just saying.
That's just letting you know.
You said we'll call you whatever you want. So I just threw out the disclaimer straight
okay.
up. I only call
also
people
don't
the
believe
pronouns
in
that they
that.
present.
I actually agree with that. I feel like it's mental abuse. You trying to make me call you what I don't say.
Do you have a pronoun? What's yours?
The one that you see that I present.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Hello?
The one that
Hey, bro.
I present is the pronoun that I have.
Guys, are we like.
Doing a podcast.
But yeah,
I'll call
guys,
you
welcome to the podcast. Captain Awesome
Doing a
here.
podcast. I'll call you
Along
later.
with
I'll call you later.
they call me
Naruto.
Pete.
Shit.
Mimi Matthews is back. Pamela is back, and the Achike, it's like 2 years, is also
It has
back.
been 2 years.
Guys, can I just say
Fuck
something,
COVID.
please?
You've
Can I
said a
just
lot
say
already,
something?
but go ahead.
Mimi Matthew, aka Naruto, representing the Narutian clan.
69 octopuses.
Crackish.
I mean, to be honest, this is going to be a bit topical, but Octopus is one of the best games.
Oh yeah. That was actually my favorite Bond
Villain.
Bond film. Yeah, now.
Octopussy, that's a great film.
Who's your favorite Bond villain?
Whoa. I mean, depends. When you say villain, yeah, she wasn't the main villain, but Natalia Onatop with the squeezing thighs and all that.
Onatop.
Xenia Onatop, sorry. GoldenEye, that was a good one. That was a
Favorite
good one.
one, yeah.
She got on top of a lot of things.
Ivana Humpelot.
The people outside, I said they don't want to be on camera.
You get it.
Are you going to quarterback?
No, guys. No. The thing is, yeah, they are the kingmakers. And kingmakers are always the people who end
Or
up
in the
getting,
background.
yeah,
Kinda
background. They do
like the
shit.
Tea
They
Party,
run,
right?
yeah, they run things. You know, this is the new world order right there. Illuminati are behind us.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z's bosses are outside.
Okay.
I just hope people can hear you guys. That's my worry. But yeah.
Like the watchers in Marvel, right?
Mimi,
Have you seen the most recent
Mimi, are you going to spend the whole show smoking this vape?
Vaping.
Let's talk about something, guys.
That's why we're here.
Captain Awesome, how's your week been?
My week was pretty decent, actually. And then I capped off today. I attended a screening by the United States Embassy. And
What sort of screening?
film screening?
Oh, what film?
Really?
The Boxers of Brew or Brûlée. I don't even know how that would be pronounced.
What's it about? Give us a recap. Give us a recap.
Native American ladies who are being trained as boxers, and just really, the story is really one of mental health, to be honest, and how boxing and the community is helping them get through their struggles.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Pretty different story film, yeah. Anyway, I felt it was really apt since today is also Mental Health Awareness Day.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is Day of the Girl Child.
Yeah.
So they all like linked in. Yeah.
No, mental health is so in right
it
now.
is.
And I say that with a little bit of my tongue in my cheek because I hate waiting, right? This is me. Like, if you tell me 8:30,
Yeah.
I call you at
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
and you tell me, I'm like, oh, I'm heading, you're like, no, wait. I hate that, right?
Oh, okay.
So the people I live with don't respect that. And I'm the one who, if we say we're leaving the house at 7, I get ready at 7. I'm in the car outside waiting at 7 for you guys to get here. Now here's the funny thing, right? They didn't care about it when I used to say, oh, I hate waiting. One day, I told these two wonderful ladies that, sitting in the car gives me serious anxiety. They took it so seriously. They literally, the next time we were meant to go out, they were down at 6:59, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow. So once I give the tag of
no one wants to, contribute to you.
That's my
having
point.
Mental health. It's like if you say, "Oh, this makes
That's
you
one
feel
of-
this way," it's like, "Oh, let's help it." Like,
Yeah.
why would I want to make
That's one
it
of the
that way?
good. That's one of the good sides. People actually also weaponize it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
my
like,
point.
that's him
what I'm
weaponizing
saying.
it,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
That's him
Honestly, it's not
weaponizing it.
anxiety it gives me.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not anxiety gives
You
me.
just hate
annoys
them.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck out of me.
That's fine. Yeah.
I hate waiting.
I also hate waiting.
I don't mind
I actually
waiting.
also-
Like, I hate it.
Yeah.
For love?
Oh God.
I found love in a hole.
I mean, if love told me they were coming at 5 o'clock and it wasn't 5, I would still be upset. Like, I don't care. Like, I would still be like, why are you late?
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, and I'm not trying to be flippant about people who have actual anxiety. issues and all
Anxiety,
that.
yeah.
But just an example of the
Because I
fact
have
that
actual anxiety.
when I was because I don't classify it as anxiety. It's not anxiety. I'm just annoyed at the waiting process in the sense that we had an agreement. This is the time. This is when we should be here and all that, and they don't do it. So while I'm waiting, I'm upset, and I saw how they didn't respect it at all. Once I turned it to a potential mental health issue, hey, they were
He
so
said potential.
no, yeah, because in fact, the moral of my story is that we need to care about how people feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, it's annoyance.
Without them making it a
A
mental
label,
health
yes,
issue.
without it
Just care
having a
about how
label.
people feel, yeah.
Please care about the fact
Be
that
more humane.
be more
basically.
humane. You said 7 o'clock. I booked the reservation at Vanilla for 7:30. Can we be ready at 7? Biko, please, Ejo, Danla.
I like sometimes, like, I get it, like, things may come up, but people also just don't even communicate. They just leave you.
That's the one that pisses
I think
me
that's-
off.
They just
Communication.
leave you. It's like, okay, you're not going to be there at 7,
But
but
that's
like,
just
just
plain as
wait.
being a dickhead, though.
You said?
If you do that, that's
Yeah,
just
I
you
mean-
being a dickhead.
Yeah, lots of
I'm
people are
as
doing
Some
as
people
as
just
an
think
owner of
it's
a
not
dick,
that
I find that term
important.
derogatory.
No,
What's that dickhead?
Wait, what?
I mean,
But
Why
aren't
is
you
that?
lots dickheads anyways?
I'm just saying. I mean, if we're in the age of
If we're
wokeness,
talking about the gender, you're also
No, hold on. If we're in the
mean-
age of wokeness, yes.
no, I mean,
Right?
why is
Right.
a dickhead?
I don't know.
Tara
Like,
said
why does it
yes.
have negative
I didn't say-
connotation?
yeah,
Captain
why is a
Awesome
dick?
said yes.
No,
Oh, no,
but why is
oh.
a dickhead a bad thing?
Yeah.
pussy head
Why does it have a
or funny
negative?
head or
No, I don't believe either of them should have. Just say asshole or something, because nobody likes the asshole.
But everyone has. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Excuse
point.
you.
I mean,
no,
not a lot of people
there are
like
people
dicks.
that like the asshole.
No, they like their own.
No,
No,
there
they
are people
actually
that
like
like
that
asshole.
into-
Yeah, you didn't hear what I said. I said their own.
Like they like being assholes, or they just like.
Their
No,
own
he
asshole.
said nobody
I said
likes.
nobody likes their.
No, no, no.
Their assholes.
No, I said like their own.
No, like other people's.
That's not what I said.
That's not what he said.
I said
mean,
nobody
besides-
likes their asshole.
Besides porn stars and something like.
No. Porn
Well,
stars.
yeah,
don't
I'm
even-
sorry, posters. I'm sure of like people who
That like their
Yeah,
assholes.
yeah, I'm sure there are people that
Most
like
of
yeah.
us all
What is
are.
going
we
on?
Yeah,
just
fair
don't
enough.
Identify as.
I mean, I'm not. I was like, yeah. Disclaimer.
Okay. Back on topic. Back on topic, please. We have deviated, and I raised my hand to my own.
But
Involvement.
based on what you, I mean, I can see how I probably am a dickhead, because no, to be fair,
I can testify.
Jesus. I mean,
Why
you might
is-
want to listen to like context first, because
She has already testified. She came in front of
So
the church and gave her testimony.
within the context of timing, like you have like an engagement and you schedule 7:30, and people, the dickhead who probably starts getting ready
At the time when you're supposed to be there.
by
No.
7:29
Okay,
or
you're
something
finished.
like, you know.
But
Exactly.
why though? I mean, I know this is off topic and random, but
No,
like
no, it's very valid. Why?
Yeah. To tell, like, why?
I probably just have
think
I have
in
poor
general-
See,
management.
let me explain
Time
something
management
to you.
skills.
As a
Just
chronic
exactly, in
late comer
general,
that I am,
Nigerians
let me
does-
explain something.
we just
Wait,
don't
one at a
appreciate
time.
time.
Bam.
And I was saying in general, I think like Nigerians, we just don't respect the idea of time.
No, I don't think
and,
it's a
you
thing
know,
of respect.
like,
yeah, but you,
It
the
is a thing of
individual
respect.
though.
No, I don't
I'm
think
Wait,
so.
hold
Nigerian.
on. No,
You're
no, hold on.
Nigerian.
It
Yeah,
is
as
a thing of
Nigerians,
respect,
that's
but let us
Yeah,
finish.
but I'm Nigerian and I respect them.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, but majority
But you know,
of
but do you know
people-
why? Do you know why that ideology is flawed? Because a lot of these Nigerians that you claim don't respect time, when they go abroad, they are timely. When they have to catch a flight, they are timely.
Yeah, but then it's like that's
Because
what
of
I'm
the opportunity
saying.
cost.
They don't respect the time because there's no
Consequences for your
consequence
action.
for not doing
Yeah,
it.
the opportunity
That's
cost,
it.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because here there's no one really gives a fuck. So
Because
it's like
yeah, you
I
know,
give a fuck when you're late.
No,
Yes,
I don't
but
think
how
so,
many
guys.
Well,
I don't
don't
think
know
that's the
if you
case.
lost, I
Okay.
really
I'm a
Most
chronic
people are
late
just
Wait,
like,
Pam.
Okay.
Yeah, Mimi, what do you think? You're a chronic latecomer.
Yes.
Tell us why.
And it's never intentional. See, I can
So if
wake
it's
up.
chronic-
No.
If it's chronic at this point,
no. I'm being
And it's not the
serious.
1993
I'm
Dr.
being
Dre album.
serious, guys. I can have something to do by 7 in the morning and wake up by 4
yes.
to start getting ready.
But
But
you
for
still
some
make
weird reason,
Yeah.
So
I'll
it's-
get there by 7:30.
so it's
No,
spiritual.
I was about to say,
Spiritual.
can I say it's a spiritual thing?
maybe my village people, I don't know. But I'm being serious, guys. It's
No,
never
I-
intentional.
Where's your
but
village?
It's,
I try
Where's your village?
over the water.
Bayelsa.
No, where?
Bayelsa.
What's the name of the village?
The name.
Yeah.
It's the same condition.
What's your
I
village
have,
name?
I
now?
think.
You
I
can't
don't say
you
my
can't say
village
you don't
Oh, she
know.
doesn't want to say
No.
it. Fair enough.
You know
Fair
she's
I know
Nar-
the
she's
name of my
Naruto.
village. Well, yeah, I'm Narutan. Yeah, fuck that. Moving on. Guys, but seriously though, seriously, I come late all the time, and I really try not to. But
Wait, say that again, please. Sorry, say that again, please.
They keep you waiting.
yes,
Yup.
I do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wait.
Double
So now
standard.
you're testifying for me now.
No, because
This is an eye for an eye.
because I'm
No,
where
we are
you're
gonna-
at.
we are gonna
That's
say
what I
that.
said. Like,
Yes, and you know what's so
And I
weird? I'm
know
so
what the
impatient.
problem- yeah,
I'm
yeah. Mm-hmm.
extremely impatient. Like I can't wait on you. But at the same time, I do it as well, and it's so fucked up. I agree.
So why
it's
don't you
fucked
be
up.
the change you want to see in the world?
I am trying to be
She
the
doesn't know how.
change. So now, instead of me to arrive by 7:30, I arrive by 7:05.
do you do that now?
Even if you guys will clap for me.
No, nobody will.
I mean, I'll clap for you because you want claps, but considering tonight you were late. But tonight you were late though.
Tonight I arrived at 05.
No.
Do you understand?
I think
You were there when she showed up. Was it 05?
No.
You had waited.
Okay, tonight, yeah, I got ready on time. I was calling her. She was calling him. And I was waiting.
it's my fault. It's my
So
fucking
tonight
fault.
was not my fault. I got ready by 6:30.
Now, not only
I was ready
are
by
you not
6:30.
timely, you're also passing blame.
I'm not
Accept
passing
your
blame.
wrong.
I mean,
Pam,
you know what?
thank
You
You
know
know
what?
what? Fuck this. I
Let's-
got proof.
Wow, okay.
I
okay.
got proof
No,
that I was
I-
ready on time.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, I was about to
Yes,
say.
You know,
I was
she wanted
ready.
to prove to us she was ready on time. Someone that
Yes.
knows us, she wakes up at 4 o'clock and is still
see,
late.
no, no.
Okay,
see,
fair enough,
see,
fair
can
enough.
you see all the calls? See all
It's
the calls.
not that serious. Peter, what were the topics we were meant to talk
5:42.
about?
I was ready.
This only shows.
I
when you
was
called
ready.
us.
Because I'm
Who
sure
we
our
all
lateness and
know?
timekeeping was not on
Pam.
the agenda.
No,
We've,
it really
we've
wasn't.
segued there, which is fine, which is fantastic.
We're still kind of talking about mental health, right?
Yes, mental health.
I have serious anxiety, like
For what?
Very,
What do you have
very
anxiety for?
serious.
what incites
Peter, do you
them?
think you have like any sort of mental health
me?
issues? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do.
What is it? Or do you mind sharing?
Yeah, there was a time when I had anxiety issues, but
Okay.
then I kind of found like
What you mean? I mean, how did you? So is this like a phase you're
okay,
over?
so
or
so
is
so
it-
basically it's kind of like social anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
There's that.
most of the time when I'm out, and people who haven't spoken to me about it, or I mean, they see like the signs, but they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
So most times when I'm out, and it hits me, I try to mask it by drinking a bit too much. So I'm intoxicated. When I'm intoxicated, I don't really
Obviously,
Feel.
yeah, like
yeah,
you
so
know.
so most times I'm out and everything is 0 to 100 with alcohol. I
Yeah.
get wasted.
Fair enough.
That's one. The second sign is shisha. Like
God,
Because-
Peter
because
always has
smoke-
shisha on the table.
exactly. There's a
God,
reason
and
why.
it's hot.
Peter, have I made shisha for you before?
Eh? No. But
Next weekend,
I
come
can
to my
tell you.
house.
But I can tell you. Look, I can tell you a combination of flavors that would deal with different scenarios.
Fair enough. But I've not made shisha for you.
No, you
Next
haven't.
weekend, just remind me.
Then-
Come to my house.
He
and
only
have
What-
smokes it in the
what
club.
flavor?
Dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
so I
dude.
do that because I do that
He doesn't
because
know because of his anxiety.
no, so I do that
Dude.
because I want to reduce the amount of
yeah.
interactions I have with people.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's only people that are actually
But
fuck
Yeah.
with
With.
exactly that.
So
will
is this
come
like
in.
Peanut butter
your social
And I
anxiety?
get-
Is that something you're still experiencing at the moment, or is it something you've gone past and you know?
So it's like waves. Like
Sometimes it's there, sometimes
yeah,
it's
exactly. But
Yeah.
like to mitigate the frequency of like it just happening,
Yeah.
you know what
Fair
you need
enough.
to do to like so that's
I
me. Yeah.
personally, I feel like at least, I don't know, in general, but at least 80% of young people have some certain type of mental
Mm-hmm.
issue that they're going through. I don't know. I feel like.
So
mean,
can I
like,
just, out of curiosity, ask what's the range we're talking about? Young people. What can
And,
you just give me a range?
let's
just
say-
Because in Nigeria it goes up
Yeah.
to 60, right?
Okay. No. Let's say.
no,
I
because
mean,
I'm a
people
lot older
like
than I look, so I like
20.
knowing what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say people basically from like their mid-20s into like 30s, 40s.
Okay.
You know,
so
yeah.
So
Millennials,
25 to
basically.
40?
Yeah, basically millennials.
So
yeah.
1979 to 1995.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like, and
All the way down. Though.
Do you
All
think
the way down.
so sometimes I feel like, and I'm again not downplaying people's feelings, but I
yeah.
feel like this mental health thing now, it's almost like a buzzword for people. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people, it's just easy to say, oh, I suffer with this, or I feel this way, and that's, it's not like, people are not really being diagnosed, or really being, I don't even know,
I kind of get where you're coming from.
People
It's
just
like
use
people
it as almost
self-diagnose
like a,
themselves, and it's
and
like,
it's almost
oh,
used
I
like, as
have
we said,
this.
weaponized, but sometimes also like a defense mechanism to just be like, I'm like this because I'm
Yeah.
suffering from this or that, and sometimes it's just
But you know,
just your emotion,
Tara,
right?
no. See, this whole mental health awareness just started like a couple of years ago. Not a lot of people, especially in this part of the world, had like an idea about it. In fact, there's some of our parents that you tell now that this person is suffering through, this person has this depression or whatnot,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, what is depression? Like, come on, like
Yeah.
your mates are doing this and you are talking about depression. They don't understand.
no.
So this is like a recent,
so we're
a
talking
very
about
recent
no,
topic for Africans
I absolutely
or for
understand that,
Nigerians.
but sometimes I feel like we're going from one extreme to another. So we're going from the extreme of
Because people
where
are
they didn't, and maybe not understand where they didn't
From where they didn't
they didn't recognize
Identify
it,
it.
or they didn't, and I feel
They
like
didn't give it much credence.
exactly to where everybody now jumps
Because
on
people
it.
are now aware.
Yeah, it's more like the
People
Yeah,
are
but
aware of
awareness
it.
now.
Your
So everyone
awareness-
is like,
Hold on, your
on it.
awareness of it doesn't necessarily mean that you are suffering from
wait,
it.
when I was
No,
younger,
of
yeah,
course not.
I won't
Like,
come and
it's just
tell
like
you that,
people are
oh,
more
I have
aware of,
anxiety or
how
have this or
other
I have
people
that. Do you
feel.
understand? But now that
How
I'm
other people
older,
say
I
they
know
feel.
that I'm
Well,
suffering
yeah,
from that. Like,
how
it's a
other
serious
people say they
problem
feel.
that I have. So I have to be intoxicated
So
to
wait,
deal
so-
with some certain situations, because if you leave me, okay, when we're
Okay.
driving here now, you saw how I was acting in the car.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Before now I'm calm.
Okay.
But on our way here, you saw the way I was like, hey, I want this, I want that. You know, not stating
So
what I
it's-
wanted.
so
but
if
like
you
that, listen, that is because I need to be in a certain type of, my whole thingy needs to calm down. Do you get? To deal with all of this.
No. So no, wait, hold on. So now there's one thing. There's you as a human being. What's going on here? There's you as a human being.
we appreciate
You
Coco.
get into
Thank you,
situations
Coco.
where you feel anxious, right?
Yes.
I don't
Oh
think.
yeah, sure.
I think every human being feels anxious one time or the other.
Not see. It's not about one time or the other
Hold on,
situation.
wait,
It's a situation
I-
about you feel that every single time when you have to
Frequency, yeah.
interact with
People.
another human being.
I'm not saying that you don't have anxiety.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that.
Okay.
I'm explaining what it means to have
How-
anxiety. That's what
Okay.
I'm explaining to you. If you have to
do you know what?
interact with
Good.
another human being,
That's
it's tense.
that's
You're
just one
tense.
kind of. That's you're anxious about social gatherings or interacting with people.
Interactions. That's what
Right,
she
there are
said.
different. there's-
Social gatherings,
Yes.
interactions, dealing with, like, let's say I have a presentation. Like, I'll start sweating and feeling a type of way.
So you're anxious?
Yes.
Yes.
At that point in time, but it's a feeling that is consistent in different scenarios. It is consistent.
But you know what? I think
Do you
I think
understand?
that's just human, right? You would have situations that you're always not
Unsure about.
Yeah, you're always
There are
unsure.
nervous people, and there are people that are confident. And then there are
Even
people
confident
that
people
in
have-
every,
Moments.
Even
yes,
confident
but there are
people
people
have
that in
moments that-
every situation that has to do with them, they just have anxiety. Like, it is just a state like that they're in. And I'm
Okay,
telling you,
so-
I don't know about being anxious or being,
okay, so wait, hold
you know,
on.
whatnot.
So that anxiety occurs in every situation that you are faced
Yes.
with.
Yeah.
Like, you're just naturally
Yeah.
awkward as a person.
Yeah.
Naturally, if you're not, you know, under some certain type of buzz. That's why you see sometimes people see me and they're like, Mimi, you're not speaking, are you okay? I'm perfectly fine, but I just don't know how to be this person that I am now. So, you know, I need to be on some certain type of vibe to be like, okay. And you know what's so weird? People are like, oh, if I do this sort of thing, I can't go to work and function. But if I do it, I can go to work and function very well, because now it's like I'm not thinking about anything. So it's work, it's social gathering, it's every single thing. Do you understand? Like my palms, I start to sweat. I start to feel like, you know, I'm really conscious of everything that I do. Do you get it? I question myself at every
Yeah.
given
And
second.
you feel
It's
like
what
that all the
contributes
time?
to her time management.
You feel like that all the time?
Does it stop
Yes.
you from being productive?
Okay. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't stop you from being productive. But if when I feel that way and I don't have the helps that I get from these other things, like it's like it makes me slower. Do you understand? I become slower.
It's also the root of her time management issues, because
Probably,
what's
yeah.
actually happening?
Nothing over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, because what's
Not
actually
the
it's
happening?
like
Yeah.
procrastination to
No,
get
because
to.
Yeah,
I know what
procrastination,
you're saying, 'cause I
yeah.
feel that as well.
Yeah.
The source of that procrastination,
Yeah,
and
is
the
the-
time, and it's because
the
she has so many things on her mind she wants to do, and even if she wakes up by 4 o'clock for 7 o'clock appointment, she's rambling and thinking, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that before that time, and then she looks at the time, it's
gone.
5:59.
Can I be contrary here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of
And
course.
like, I'm in things like this, I'm usually contrary, because I do believe we live in an age of passing the buck and lack of accountability. I'll tell you why I'm saying this in relation to what we're talking about. If you're an anxious person, right, can we almost agree, well, no, I mean, I'll throw it out there, that you're the anomaly? On average, the average person is not as anxious as you are. We can agree to that, right?
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, right, and this is going to lose me some brownie points, but if Darwin was alive today, he'd be rolling in his grave. Yes, he was a racist, and forget all that. But in the theory of survival of the fittest and evolution, we pander too much to the anomalies today. And I'm probably going to get shit for this, but let me explain why. Because natural selection, we like to be scientists when we want to be scientists.
Yeah, go on,
Yeah.
natural
You know,
selection.
natural selection is survival of the fittest. Now, instead of pandering to your anxiety and anxiousness and all that, I should challenge you
Yeah.
to overcome it.
Mm.
Because overcoming it is what will get you to the stage that it's nothing to you anymore.
Yeah.
But we're in a society now where we pander so much
Yeah. I agree with you.
to
I
the.
agree.
It's being weaponized.
Can I
That's
say something, please?
I mean,
No
is it-
matter how much you challenge me, and if you do not know the root or the cause of my anxiety,
You're going to be
you will
waffling.
always fail.
Nope.
Do you
Yeah, but he's
understand?
not the one
I will
failing.
Again,
take it. No,
he's
no, no.
challenging
No,
you.
he said,
hold on,
calm
you said
down.
no. Yeah,
He
you
said
said
he will
something.
challenge me
No,
to
no,
get
no.
better.
Hold on
Wait,
now.
hold on.
Hold on now.
You will always fail at that. Let me
No, I'm not
explain
failing
something.
He's
now.
not
That's-
failing.
you're-
You're getting it
hold on.
wrong.
You can't. I will never get out of that box because you do not know where
And
it's
Mimi,
coming
And
from.
here's the important thing. I agree with that, but to
yes.
whose detriment?
Exactly.
Yes, of course, I
you-
agree. But
Now,
you
so
said
hold
you
on now.
challenge me out of
hold-
it.
I
But
hold
you
on now.
can't
No,
take
no,
me
no,
out
no,
of
no,
it
no, I
because you
understand.
don't know where it's coming from.
Mimi,
But
Mimi.
if you don't get out of it,
There's nothing
Exactly.
wrong with
who
what
is
he said.
the?
There's
There's nothing wrong with what you said.
What
But
he
if
said
you
is
don't
okay.
get out of it, To whose detriment is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
So he's challenging you.
No, to whose detriment is that?
She
gets that pass. I know what you're trying
I
to say. She
understand
gets
what
that
he's-
pass.
what
he's challenging
saying.
you is not to bring you, it's for you to get out of
But
it.
what
gets
you
that
need to
part.
understand
She
is
gets
that
that part.
me who is dealing with the situation,
Will not get out of it.
if you come at me and you are like, like try to challenge me out of it, I won't see it that way. Especially when I
challenge the
feel like,
aggression.
hold on, did you say aggression now?
No, I'm saying, it depends on how the person is trying to challenge you.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like,
So
is it
if you
challenge
come
or
at me like
aggression?
really strong and you do not understand how or which way it's doing me, I will not accept your help.
Again,
Do you understand?
to whose detriment?
No, yes, I understand that part.
whose-
But what
no,
I'm
but-
telling
no,
you
you haven't said it.
is that,
To whose detriment?
see, having anxiety doesn't mean that my life is going to fall over the rock.
Not about
Oh,
not
it's
about your
not
life
about-
in the whole,
no.
but in that scenario, to whose detriment?
Yes, but you
But
see,
can I
It's
you
just
see-
a question. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Yes,
Yes,
it's not
Yeah,
something right or
have you
wrong
ever
situation.
have you ever sought help?
Well,
Have you been to a shrink?
Have
Have
you
you
gone to
sought
therapy?
therapy?
in
have you-
uni, actually had a shrink in
Yeah.
uni.
Do you have a
Yeah.
therapy? Do you have a therapist now?
No, wait,
No, right now, no,
So
I
you're
don't.
not seeking
Wait,
help.
wait, before we get to that. So in uni you had a therapist and did it make things better?
Yes, that's why I can sit down here with you guys and be quack.
No, you can sit down
Do you
here
have any
because of the
mental
help.
issues that
The
you-
No, aside from
the
that.
therapist in-
No, aside from
okay,
that, but
okay,
the shrink
okay.
Let him
helped
finish so
a
we're not
great
speaking.
deal
So why
because
did-
I was
so-
able to speak about some things and I was able to, there was a point where I could not express how I felt.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like if someone comes here now and attack me, I can't attack them back. Instead of me to use my words, I would rather throw something at you. Do you understand? Because I can't use my words.
Okay.
So I learned how to use my words. I learned how to communicate.
So why did you stop seeing the therapist? Why aren't you currently still seeing the therapist?
Shay, I'm not a uni anymore now, and I've gotten over that phase. I think I'm a little
She
bit
discovered
better.
alcohol and Coca-Cola.
No, guys. I mean, yes. forget
Later
the-
you will tell me
No, guys,
not to
yeah.
post you on the internet. When you say things like
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is not a problem. But the thing is,
Hey.
guys,
Yeah,
on a
guys.
more serious note, right?
Yeah.
She still didn't address what I said. I'll explain why.
Yeah,
No, this
we
is
are-
not a personal thing. What I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is that, you just said now that in university, you saw someone. So you sought therapy and it helped. Why are you not currently
that.
in
Yeah.
therapy? Instead, you want me, Achike, just a random example, to not do a certain thing so you feel comfortable, as opposed to you seeing the therapist and helping you like you admitted he or she helped you earlier.
Because understand where he's coming before
I
you
don't
before
understand.
that's what
I don't expect
anything
wait,
from
hold
you.
on. No. But
Okay.
that
Okay.
but where he that's what I said where
I don't
wait, hold
expect
on.
anything
Hold on,
from
that's why I say
anyone.
understand where he's coming from. So now when he's talking to you and it may not be you exactly, but a lot of people who deal with these issues expect people to
Adjust for them. But they would not
based
go
on
to
their,
therapy.
based on their anxiety or whatever mental health issue they're having. But they're not actively trying to fix that issue.
But that's where you guys are wrong, because every single person that has anxiety issue always, in fact, they spend 99.9% of the time trying to fix it.
Correct.
Every
With
single
professionals?
person
So with professionals
that I
or-
know with anxiety,
So
like
is it- so
me
that's what we're
myself,
saying.
they spend
Who is a professional?
99.9% of the time
Who is a
trying to fix
professional?
A doctor.
it. We overthink. Like
Are they all
in
equal?
a split of a second.
Are
I don't
all
know what goes
doctors
through
equal?
Yeah.
your mind.
know.
I don't
I
know what
overthink,
runs
but
through your
I don't
mind.
call it anxiety.
But like,
So, Peter,
you see this
for me, it doesn't
conversation
even
I'm having with
necessarily
you,
have
if
to
I
be
was
a doctor.
completely,
But let her finish. Let her finish.
completely sober right now, I can't even argue this argument with you.
Yeah, it's completely
Because in
sober.
my head,
Yeah.
I have like 10,000 different ways that this
Same.
conversation can go.
Same,
Yeah.
but I don't call it
Do you
anxiety.
understand?
See,
But we always try to fix it. We try. That's literally what we spend our whole time trying to do. Try. But unfortunately for us, we don't, like, it's hard to get to that bar. And you know, at this point in my life, I've just gotten to a point where it's like, okay, there are some people that I will meet their expectations, and there are some people that I really can't. And I can't kill
Okay,
myself.
so
Do you get
But that's
exactly? That's
everyone.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to get into that mindset of, you know, you can't, you literally can't. So if you can, you do it. If you can't, then you can't kill yourself.
It is.
Do you understand?
So-
But prior to
so,
now, that wasn't how it
So
was.
that's why I was saying, like, where the position is coming from, and I don't know
Peter
when.
has
Tara,
something to
Tara,
say.
Tara, Tara, hold on.
Okay.
Let me. Hopefully, this might clear the air or help, because I see where she's coming from, understand what she's saying, and I also see where you're coming from. But there's that gap. For me, let me know if it's the same way you feel. For me, anxiety is kind of like a derivative of something that is happening in the background. Imagine a village, yeah? 3,000, 4,000 people speaking at the same time. Imagine all the villagers are you. Different thoughts about different things that need to be done and blah, blah, blah. So there's an overload, right? You're remembering all the things that you have to do, you want to do, you should do, you shouldn't do, and blah, blah, blah at the same time. You start getting anxious. You start creating scenarios that probably will not happen or should happen or shouldn't happen and whatnot, right? You're now out in public. So all this time you've been alone, right? You're now out in public. You've now increased the variables by the amount of other people
Exponentially.
out there. Exactly. So it's who's going to come here, what's going to happen, what are they going to talk about, what do they want to do? Do you know what I mean? You resort to drinking this, and all of a sudden, your attention is shifted from your mind to something else. What happens is, you don't hear all that noise anymore.
Exactly. Your mind is quiet.
You're now you arguably more functional, more productive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Can
you
I-
see this.
Hold
this,
on, fam. Hold on.
This situation is not really about the help that you're offering. First of all, it's about me wanting
Exactly.
to deal with everything going on in here and being ready to accept that, look, there's something that needs to be dealt with. So you can offer the best A1 rated help that you possibly think is a solution, and it will have zero effect on me. Because I haven't even come to that point where I realize that, look, we need to talk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think for her, that's part of what she was trying to say.
Oh
like,
no,
how
I
do you know?
totally get that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Can I point one thing out before we finish, and then she can speak because she's been trying to speak?
Yeah.
This flows along the same school of where we don't actually use words and the meanings of those
Communication
words.
is...
No.
Yeah.
I'm not going where you think I'm going.
Yes.
In what
Okay,
they
okay,
mean.
okay.
Yes.
Anxiety
Yeah.
Yes.
is not the way you explained
Okay,
anxiety.
okay.
That's
Okay,
not what
okay.
anxiety is.
Okay, go on.
It's one of those words.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it out there. Get the shit.
Please.
Like misogyny, that is
Go on.
overused.
Yeah.
Go on,
That-
yeah.
And that's where we started off.
Anxiety is
Yeah.
being,
I know it's
for one
not-
of example,
yeah, go on.
anxious, apprehensive about
About
an event,
events.
about one particular thing.
Yes.
So like now,
So
yeah.
what is this?
Hold
no,
on,
let me
hold
explain.
on,
So
hold
for example
on.
now, if I hear
Once you bridge
Achike,
the
I'm
gap.
chilling,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for a particular phone call that might bring me bad news, I'm anxious about it. I have anxiety towards that phone call.
Yes.
I don't have anxiety as a human being, because if Joe Bloggs walks in there, I'm not going to be anxious about what he's bringing, right? The reason I'm pointing this out is that saying you're an anxious person literally means that you are a walking,
Can you
talking, breathing
after this, please? Just
Mhm.
one line after this.
on edge.
So,
In that
Achike,
everything that
What
can happen.
incites that?
Achike,
I just
Just-
have one
hold
thing.
on,
Sorry,
hold on,
sorry.
hold on,
I just have
Wait,
one thing to
before
say
you have one
to
thing to say, hold on. Can I just say something
One
before you have one thing
last
to say?
thing.
Can I have, before you have one thing to say, yeah? Remember, I specifically spoke about the meaning
Yes.
of the word anxiety.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Let me say this. Everybody suffers from, everybody has depressed moments. But there are a few people
That suffer depression.
suffer depression.
No, 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 no,
the
no, no, no,
same
no, no, no.
way you're
Consistently,
using
yeah.
No, but you can't
I'm not
anxiety.
using, no, don't say I'm using.
No, wait.
no, no,
The
no,
same
don't
way
say
you're
I'm using.
explaining
No,
this
no, don't say
anxiety.
I'm, no.
Okay,
No,
fine.
but Mimi,
fine.
also
wait,
don't
wait,
say-
hold on.
also
The
don't
same
say
way you,
Tara-
can I
Tara-
just say
Tara-
what I
But
was
the premise is
Tara,
coming
calm-
on.
calm
She also
down. Let
cannot
him-
say everybody
let him
suffers from
express
depression.
No, I didn't say
Express himself.
everybody.
That's what you said.
People feel, everybody
said-
feels
people feel sad.
depressed. Everybody
People feel
feels
sad in front
depressed.
of being depressed.
Everybody
Tarek,
feels depressed.
please.
but
You
they
can't
feel-
say that.
Tarek, calm down. Let her express herself.
Everybody feels
Jesus.
depressed. Everybody has a moment where
So
they
if
are
I tell you
down
I've never felt
and they
depressed,
can
what will
use
you
the
say?
word depressed. Like I feel depressed, but
But they don't have depression.
But they don't have
Thank
depression.
you.
It's a moment.
So
it's
the
a
same way
momentary
you can be
thing.
anxious.
Exactly. And there's people that suffer from it. There are people that this is their every minute, every second,
No,
every hour
that's
of
not
the
true.
fucking
So-
day.
so-
I am that person, and I am telling you
So-
that I feel anxious 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I
But
tell
she's
you why?
disqualifying me
Wait, hold
from
on,
saying that I've
hold on.
not felt depressed.
But guys, can I tell you why?
You cannot
yeah?
say everyone has felt
Who I
depressed.
am.
Wait, hold on,
And
hold on,
I'm
hold
You
on.
can
telling
say
you.
people feel
And
sad.
I've seen a
You cannot say
shrink.
everyone has
And
felt
I've been,
depressed.
I've been told that this is my
Sarah,
main
You cannot
fucking
say everybody
issue.
has felt depressed. I've not felt depressed.
You
guys.
can't.
I'm
Because
okay. Argue with
So
you.
are you
My
saying my
argument
shrink
with
is
you
is that
wrong?
what?
No,
Is
let
that-
me.
how do you
I
know
don't
what-
know. Listen to what I
Exactly.
said.
How do you know what
So
the
how do you
question
know
is?
I
Very
have?
important.
So how do you know I have?
How do you know that you haven't?
So if you don't know that I have, you cannot say that I have.
Sorry, wait, hold on, hold on.
People feel
I'm
sad.
sorry,
Everyone has not felt depressed.
One house, sorry.
Inside voice.
I'm not trying to be
Calm
pedantic,
down.
right? I'm not trying to be
Let's-
pedantic.
yeah,
But I
together.
said I was very specific in my words.
Yes.
And I chose my stuff, my words exactly.
Yes.
Anxiety
Yes.
has a meaning.
Yes.
In the dictionary, Webster's,
The-
Merriam, Oxford,
Yes.
whatever one
Yes.
you want to call it.
Yes.
And it is about being apprehensive,
Yes.
looking forward to about an event.
Yes.
That is the meaning of
And
the
you
word.
don't, and you do
Wait
not
now,
believe
wait
that there are
now.
people that
Wait,
feel
wait,
that
wait,
same
wait,
way
wait,
every
wait, wait,
day.
wait,
Wait
hold on,
now.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Every day
Hold
is
on.
different to about everything.
Okay.
Those are two,
Everything and
wait.
every,
Oh my
every day and
God.
everything. Carry on. Sorry, I won't speak again.
Okay. To balance things out here, none of us here are clinical psychologists.
Anxiety,
Yes.
noun, a
Achike.
feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. Two, strong desire or consent to something or for something to happen.
That's the meaning of the. You see, I
Guys,
wasn't trying to be
you guys
pedantic.
don't
right?
Okay,
feel
say-
like this
say
happens
that
to
again.
people every single
Say-
day.
Read out
It
again.
can happen to you every day,
Tarek.
but it's about something. That's what he's telling you.
So what I
And isn't that what Peter said?
said when I started my long lecture was that
It wasn't that.
okay. So you see, yes, you can have a dictionary definition of anxiety, but for someone who's experiencing it, right?
No, expressing what they believe. Don't say it.
Exactly. That's my
point.
Because
Okay.
that's the point.
You have a different
People are not even
definition.
diagnosed with
Yes.
this. They just say, I have anxiety.
You're saying
But
this.
have-
You're
but
saying
I'm
the
I'm
telling
same
talking about
thing.
you per se.
You are
So
saying the
are you
same thing.
dismissing the
It
fact
is a
that
word
God.
that identifies
No,
a
we're not talking
situation
about
or
people that
condition.
have
Thank
not
you.
been diagnosed.
Exactly.
We're talking
So
about
what
me
I
now
was
that's
telling
sitting
you
next
guys,
to
Exactly.
you.
what I was
So
telling
you
you guys is there's an underlying, there are things that happen in the background that
Peter,
incites this thing you call
I agree.
anxiety. And this is, it's not the absolute thing, it's not everything, but these are some of the things that creates that condition
Sorry, Peter, can I ask a question?
that people classify as anxiety.
Peter, can
I
I,
beg,
Peter,
before
Peter,
we
can I
step
ask
out.
you a question?
Wait, sorry.
Do you
Sorry.
think that there are people who things don't happen in the background for?
Sorry.
Do you think there's anybody in the world who things don't happen in the background?
But some people have the
Oh,
ability
that's,
to
I'm not
handle
asking
it
you
better.
now. Calm down now. It's just a simple
Sorry,
question.
wait.
Do you
I would
think-
just like to point out that there is anxiety. That's when you have something about specific, and then there is an anxiety disorder.
Thank
When you have it about everything.
That was the point I was
Thank
trying. You
you.
see, we
No,
got there.
that wasn't the. No, you didn't say that.
You don't know my
Hold on,
point.
Miss
hold
Con
on,
said that.
Hold on.
I
Peter,
didn't, I'm not going to.
Peter,
I'm not going to
Peter,
have an argument
Do
and
you
then
think
talk
that there
for
are
you.
people who things don't happen in the background for them?
No. Like,
Do you think there's anyone in this world that doesn't have periods or doesn't have times where lots of things are happening in their mind?
I don't know. There are people who can deal with that. There are people who can't.
No,
deal with
no.
I mean,
You're
I
talking
love this
about
stuff, but
dealing
that was
with
my
a
point.
different question.
Say you have a
So
disorder.
you agree that
and then seek
everybody
help for it.
experiences that?
but I just
Periods
told
where-
you that I saw a shrink here.
So,
No, but you're not seeing one
what
currently
happens?
now.
What happens to people
Well, I
who
already
don't know,
did, and I'm
who
not seeing
cannot
one now.
identify that is what the thing is?
Thank you.
You answer the question now.
No, I'm putting just like
what are you putting the question to me for?
Just like his argument
Yeah.
about depression.
If you don't know you have a disorder.
because he says he has never been depressed. He has had the moments of depression.
I never said
How-
that.
What did you? What were
I
you
said
talking
people
about?
get sad. Not everybody gets depressed.
Okay, good.
That's what I said.
So I now ask
Don't
you-
say that everybody gets
fine.
depressed.
So how do you know that you've not been depressed when you don't know what depression is?
Thank you.
How? Exactly.
That's the.
You're saying the same
basically
thing.
making my
so you
point.
that, so you
I
that,
can
so you
feel
that,
something.
so you that you
and
say
call it whatever I want.
exactly. I can call it
Any
whatever I
diagnosis.
want.
Okay,
So the person, Peter,
for someone,
hold on. That's your same argument. The person that said they are depressed, how they don't they're not just extremely
They're
sad.
not just extremely sad.
That it's the same argument.
sadness is
People-
one of the derivatives or consequences of depression.
But
though.
that's the point
Consequences?
now.
Yeah, it's like 2017.
Yeah.
I went to the doctors, right? I was absolutely sure that my palpitations and everything was because I had a failing heart or something, and they ran all sorts of tests, cost me quite a bit of money and everything. I thought, they were going to diagnose me with heart, poor health,
Something
heart
or the other,
something,
yeah.
And this man almost slapped me and said, "Do you know what's wrong with you? You've got sleep apnea."
Oh yes, my
And
brother had that.
and he.
What's
okay.
that?
So basically, I've got like is it pharynx or something?
Mhm.
I've got muscles here, that shot, especially when I'm in a lay down position and everything.
Yeah, when you lay down.
So
on
yeah,
the
exactly. So my body isn't taking in oxygen,
Uh,
and all the symptoms, depression, insomnia, all of that kicks in and everything. There are times in my sleep when I'm literally not breathing.
oh, shit.
Yeah, and in my sleep, like I kind of wake up from my sleep, but then I have body paralysis. I can't move. I'm not breathing and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Sleep apnea.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wow.
those muscles basically shutting
Yeah.
when
Down.
you're asleep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need to wear like a CPAP mask to force air down your lungs and
Oh,
everything.
that's why like people wear the,
Exactly, but I'm reluctant to wear that shit.
It's gonna mess up your beautiful face.
Well, so that.
Just walking to the room and like,
Wait, but Peter.
So that and the fact that you actually get used to, you become dependent on it.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So it's like, look, I'll wing this thing. Even though at least once or twice a month I have that sleep paralysis thing, I'm not breathing and I have to force myself to move to breathe. Otherwise, that's why, you see all those reports of people dying in their sleep.
Yeah.
It's most likely,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So Peter, so do you agree that? So from what you said now, so
Yes.
you felt a certain way,
Yes.
and you went for clarification. You found out it
Yes.
wasn't what you thought.
Yes.
So do you agree that it's possible that all the people that say they are suffering from anxiety,
not all the people that.
Okay.
sorry, some people that say
Okay.
they're suffering from anxiety
Okay.
might actually not be suffering from anxiety.
So what could they be suffering from?
I'm not a doctor. I
Sorry,
don't know. You
Peter,
thought
can I-
you
can I-
thought
can
you
I-
thought you were suffering from something.
Coming
Can I
You thought you were
present
suffering
a
from something.
suggestion?
Basically,
So then why
terrorists
don't
don't
they
know
just
how to
go?
get proper
Why don't they
diagnosis.
exactly? Why don't they just go
What
see a
they
doctor?
have going
Say
on.
this is what I'm suffering from, and let them give you an actual diagnosis. Like I've met people, like she said now, she's been diagnosed, and then you know that it's
Yeah,
serious.
you know what's
I've met
going
people
on with you.
who have been
There-
diagnosed.
actually, there are
and
people
people
who
that are
just
on
say,
medication
"Oh,
for their
okay,
anxiety.
yeah,
So
like-
I'm not trying to undermine
but
people's
you've never been
anxiety.
to, you know,
I just know
proper
that
medical-
recently it's an
Look.
easy buzzword for
Look.
people to use to say, "Oh, I have anxiety.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
yes,
anxiety. I have
that's even a
anxiety."
buzzword. Can I come from left field?
That's a feasibility.
Can
but
I come
at
from left field, Peter?
Yes,
if you
but
don't mind?
at the same time, sorry to cut
No,
you
please
short.
cut me off all the
At
time, baby.
At the same time, I mean, we're talking about this environment where people go to the hospital, complain, they have this symptom, they have that symptom. What usually happens is the doctors or the medics are trying to battle that symptom without understanding the underlying conditions.
you.
That's one. Two, they just zero it down to one or two possible
Malaria
things.
or
Malaria.
typhoid or
I have
something weird.
someone who works with us, right? Who had issues, he was found, like, he hadn't come to office 2-3 days, had to go to his house, broke into his house, found him unconscious, took him to the hospital and everything. These fuckers said he had a rare malaria kidney, They started treating him and blah, blah, blah. After like 2-3 days of non-responsivity, they recommended moving him somewhere else. Took him to like a different hospital, right, eventually. The doctor said, look, this man he's got like a brain aneurysm or something.
Oh yeah,
And they
cerebrospinal malaria.
they had
My
to
friend
they
died
had to
from that.
operate on him or something. It wasn't a blood clot, but they had to do like an operation. They said it had to be done within 24 hours. They did that in 3 days. He came back.
It was fine.
Regained consciousness. That's Penzo, Raji. regain consciousness and stuff. So that's why I was asking you that question when you say you need to go see a shrink. Are they when you say they are professionals, are they like, do they have this divine knowledge and skill that they will always diagnose you 100% based on facts? This is exactly what is wrong.
Okay, so let me cut in there.
Sorry, because
If
they
someone
asked me.
tells
Because
you that
Let her cut in.
Peter, you just said someone was,
Is it your
someone
funky
was
dreadlock?
sick and whatnot, and then they went to the hospital, and then, you know, obviously, after a long process, they figured out what was wrong with him, and, you know, he got, you know, well. That's the same. I feel like what Tara's trying to say when it comes to therapists or going to a proper, to sought proper information of what's going on with you. If we say if you have mental health, it's mental health. Like, obviously, you need to seek a second opinion or, you know,
I agree with that.
help or something, because if you're sick, then you need help.
Okay.
So you can't self-diagnose yourself and be like, oh, I have this or I have that, because that's not how it works. Because if I could be, just like you said, your friend had something different. He went to a different hospital and they were like, oh no, he had this.
Yes.
But when you went to another hospital, it was like, oh no, this is what this guy has. People are out there saying, "Oh, I have this," and you know,
With no second opinion.
not even a first opinion. Just their own opinion.
You've not, you know, properly gone to seek medical care or, you know, help.
It's just your own opinion.
Alternate opinion.
Wait, sorry, but
Can I say something?
Peter
You guys
something?
are talking
For
about
me, I feel like if it's health
and
then,
medical
like,
opinion.
seek the proper help for
This
it.
is Nigeria.
I don't disagree.
Wait, hold on. This is Nigeria. We are in Nigeria. We're talking about this issue now in
Environment is,
Nigeria.
factor.
How many people in this country can afford a therapist?
Okay.
Let's start from there.
Okay, but do you know there are agencies that offer free therapy?
Please.
What do you mean by please?
No.
Do you know? No. Don't
Mention
dismiss
them.
it like that.
No. Mention the agencies. I'm not dismissing it. Mention the agencies because
they're actually
Do you know? My question was, do you know that there are agencies? Do you know that there are agencies?
Because this is Nigeria, and these agencies that you guys are talking about.
Because you
how
are
many
working the
people are
price.
they
So
how many people are they
Tara
open to?
Tara is
Let's
going
be
to put out a
honest.
list of these agencies.
Yes,
I'll
are these agencies that offer free
Oh my
therapies
God.
though? How
Yeah,
many sessions are they offering?
See, we
you
understand.
need to give us all these details.
We understand.
No, but
we
there
understand
are
that. We
actually, like,
understand
couple
that.
of
We understand that
organizations.
health management or treatment, whatever, is an issue in the country. Does that mean that if you think you have cancer, you just go and start treating cancer? If you think that you have cancer today, will you just go and start treating cancer because it's
didn't see
expensive?
that.
WebMD, man.
You said you said doctors get it wrong, so you should not go to doctors. When you're
I didn't
that's
say
not
that.
what
But that's your
I said.
insinuation.
I didn't say that.
That's your insinuation.
That's your insinuation.
Okay,
That's
so
not
what did you
that's
say?
not what
You
he
said
said.
you said I'm asking people to go to
What
doctors
I-
to get
what
an
I-
opinion, but they can get it wrong.
Tara.
But your car has problems.
Tara.
A mechanic can get it wrong, but you still take it to a mechanic.
Tara, what I
But
said.
Tara, not everybody can
let us
afford
give-
a therapist.
Oh my
It's
God!
not by raising your
Not
voice and
everybody,
saying, "Oh my
not
God."
everybody can afford a lot of things.
It's not by saying
But
that.
why would you be treating so you already cannot afford hospital? Then you are now treating something you are not even sure you have. First of all, with the money that you don't really have, then you can now make it worse.
There's a part
and
we've
still have to
forgotten
go to
here.
the doctor at the
There's
end
a
of
big
the
part
day.
we've forgotten.
Jesus.
Let us give.
Tara.
Please hold on. Let me finish.
Thank you.
Let me finish.
Thank you.
Tara.
Let me finish, please. Let
Jesus,
us
you're
give.
leading us
Let
nowhere,
us
bro.
give the right advice. Forget about who can afford what for now. They are actually free. Agents that are giving this thing out free. So people need to get diagnosed before they claim that they have something. Let us give the right advice. People should seek the right treatment. People should seek the right treatment for the things that they think they are suffering from.
Sorry.
You have done that in the past.
Sorry.
And you said it.
It's not by raising
Okay,
your
guys,
voice.
guys.
I'm not raising my voice. Let me finish talking.
Let me stop you
Tara.
before you
let's
finish
finish
because
talking.
you're
Everybody's
deviating.
getting
Peter, you
far.
finished talking. I've not deviated
You're-
anywhere. My point is still the same
Okay,
point.
finish and then you
People,
see why you
think
have.
you have something, seek professional advice.
Okay.
Thank you.
You
So-
did it when you were in uni,
hold on, so-
and you
It's
give
not
testimony here that it worked
Tara,
for you.
no.
Tara.
So why should others not do
Tara.
it?
No.
So that
I'm not
is
saying
the
they
moral of the
shouldn't,
story,
but not
right?
everybody can
So
afford
hold on,
it.
now,
my
guys,
God.
guys.
can I just
It's
like
not finished.
butt my head in here? So the moral of the story from Tari's perspective now is, if you feel a certain way, if you have the means, seek professional advice.
Seek help.
Now, if you don't have the means, you admit you run the risk of misdiagnosing yourself, and that's fine. That's how life is.
Drink Coke.
Can we
whoever
agree to
be,
that?
And inshallah.
Now, it
Fair
does not
enough.
mean that everybody who's diagnosed themselves misdiagnosed, but there's a possibility.
Fair.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Of
fine.
course, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Together.
fine.
Yeah.
And we can move on now. Peter, where are we going to?
Yes. So
Tiwa Savage is dropping sex tape. Has she dropped it?
yes, I believe it's pure
No,
cap.
no.
Pure cap.
I don't know.
Can I just say something?
Oh
Can I just say
my
something?
days.
Can I just say something? Sorry to interrupt again. As someone who is currently dealing with not sex tape, but like
Who you?
no,
Yours?
not me, but yes, me, kind of a way.
Woo!
Dealing with a blackmail,
Blackmail, yeah.
blackmail for explicit content and all. Someone who's dealing with it. I don't think
someone
it's cap.
actually felt they could blackmail you.
You
over
know.
sex.
It's
You?
not me,
Oh,
but
it's not
it
you, okay.
involves me.
Are
Someone,
you in the
Okay.
video?
yes.
Oh.
So
Okay,
they are
okay.
blackmailing you
Okay,
based on
okay.
the other person in the
Tell them
video.
to drop that shit.
No, seriously.
So they are blackmailing you
The
based on the
way
other
she
person in the
handled
video.
it was
They are blackmailing
perfect.
the other person because
okay.
obviously, as these
Oh.
things are,
You don't
because
care.
of no, it's not about not caring. It's because
Go
of the
on.
way society is. The
No, I mean, like,
Those
you
rather go
woman will
after
be
the
more
female.
likely
Yeah,
the
I
one
mean,
to
like
be
you
shamed.
wouldn't care
Okay.
if you were the one.
Okay.
The person, no,
Yeah.
not that I wouldn't care. That's irrelevant because the person they didn't choose. They
Yeah,
chose
they didn't
who to
have
go
a
after.
choice. They didn't
Yeah.
have the
Yes.
option.
So if it
Okay,
dropped though, would you how would you feel?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I mean, I would obviously be embarrassed because I have family and all that. But my embarrassment would not be for the content. It's more
Okay.
for the effect on the people who care about me.
Good.
Yeah,
enough.
fair
So
enough.
so
yeah.
so
enough.
so the reason why I feel it's cap is because it's been primary mechanism to create awareness and cause and
Yeah.
everything. And for me, it's like
I've never even heard this story.
Point
yeah.
is,
It was
it's
a
been
so-
a couple
so-
of days and
so
I've been on
exactly,
like,
so for
Sorry,
me,
sorry,
wait,
wait,
I ain't seen
wait,
no
Peter,
fucking
Peter,
sex tape.
Peter,
Man.
hold on, Tari.
Peter, no, can we get
so
the
for
back?
me-
Can we get the back?
So-
Because I don't know what you
Yeah,
guys are
hold
talking
on
about.
now. Hold on,
so
hold
so
on.
I'll
for
give
me,
the backstory,
so
let
for
him
me, so for
finish.
me to believe that this shit is legit, right? It's one of two things. One, if Tiwa Savage isn't having any work, single or anything out in the next 2 weeks, okay, good.
She is
I'll believe.
dropping a video.
Hang
in
on,
the next
hang on,
2 weeks.
yeah. So hang on. Two.
Publicity stunt.
So the first one was whatever. Two, if that sex tape or whatever is not going to get dropped or released or something, to say, look, they're trying to blackmail me.
See,
This
why
is
said
what
someone
it
is
is.
trying to
This is
blackmail
it.
her?
Sorry, everybody. Then
Yeah, that the person called
Why
me, they
you-
want to-
you-
they
you're
want to
Okay,
drop a
let me
sex
tell
tape
you. Let me
for-
let me address yours in the
Yes.
personal
Oh,
experience
shit.
I am
Yes.
having.
She's
Yes.
like,
had.
she's
I feel
going
no, just
Now,
hold
Now-
on because
The person
So-
is trying to blackmail the person in it with like, oh my god, I have your pictures.
Sorry,
and there's-
sorry. Sidebar. How did the person who's trying to
oh my
blackmail
god, you
get
guys know that you
the
guys are really
pictures?
going into a conversation that some people don't even know what
Okay,
you're talking
Tara,
about.
Tara,
hold on.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Tiwa Savage came
Someone
on
is
air.
trying to
One
And
blackmail.
person,
said-
please.
She came on air and said someone was trying to blackmail her
Okay.
for having a sex tape that she did with one of her previous
lover.
lovers or whatever, and she wants to apologize in advance to her fans and blah 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 blah
Who will
blah.
have to defend her
Yeah,
and
because
all that.
yeah, she can't control every fan. She doesn't know what the consequences of the actions will or will not be, and so she's just putting it out there. That is as much as
Period.
everybody knows.
So now the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because the person involved, the blackmailer, quote unquote, sent an email saying, I have your pics, I have your vids, send me so and so.
Money.
Yes.
Mm.
Or I'll release them in 24 hours.
Mm.
Now my reaction to that was, tell him, do your worst.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. But by every means within the law, I will come after you and there will be no begging.
Mm.
Yeah.
And there will be no begging.
You know
So
what's
I'm
so
using my
weird?
own
My
personal
friend actually
experience.
went through
Now,
that.
Tiwa is a celebrity.
Yeah.
So she might choose to do things in a certain way and all that. Now, her putting it out there. Now, because what I technically said or whatever is to also put it out there now.
Yeah.
Let the worst happen. Which is what
Sorry,
she
I mean,
said.
for me, it's win-win for her. I mean, Jesus, if that shit is fire, then boy,
Exactly.
I mean,
like,
But
Tiwa,
I
hey,
actually
Tiwa,
have a
holla.
friend who paid.
you know what I mean?
I have a friend who paid. The person was trying to blackmail her.
And
She
he
paid him she paid him three times.
And
This
he kept
was
asking
last
for money,
year.
kept asking for money,
Yeah, the
didn't
person kept asking her for money. Like they hacked her Snapchat and her Instagram.
I've
The
actually
way I
had
see
a guy
it.
who tried to
And
blackmail
The
me.
way I
She
see it,
paid,
funny.
but he
She
kept
only
trying
has-
to blackmail her.
she only
And she
has a
lost
lot
the
to
page.
lose if
She
her
lost
game
all
was
the pages.
fucking
Like
whack as shit. If that shit
it was
is
sad.
fire,
So
then-
he was
this
sending
this
DMs
happened
to
to me.
Akiko.
Guys,
sorry,
you
sorry.
know when it-
Let's
when
hear Pam's
2021
story.
This
please.
happened
So?
to me. So I used to date this guy,
Look,
yeah?
this is the age of
Peter,
OnlyFans.
Peter, let's hear
Sorry.
Pam's
I
story.
used to date this guy, and I broke up with him, or I broke up with him. And I missed us going back and forth on the breakup. And he goes, "Oh, if you leave me, I'm going to
Rat you out.
leak a sex tape." I was like, "Bro, we never made no sex tape, so what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it has like a video of
Recorded
us."
stuff.
And I was like, I still stand on breaking up with you. Fucking do your worst. I won't be the first person who has a sex tape.
Girl,
on the
you didn't tell me
internet.
who this nigga was. I would have run
Like,
off
Can I have a
on this
drink?
I
guy.
was like, right,
Dude,
this
I still
guy.
want to fight.
And then he's like,
That shit was probably
and then
fire. He
he's
just
like,
wanted the PR.
"Oh, if you break up with me, I'm like, yeah, see, I'm still gonna break up with you. The main fact that you're saying this, that it doesn't change shit. Like,
For me, I think
if you're trying to blackmail me, this is not gonna work.
Pamela.
Like, drop. And to be honest, yeah, when he said that,
Is this person in
in my
Abuja?
heart, yeah, I was just like, do you know
I don't know why you're laughing.
Fuck it. If this nigga drops a video of us having sex on social media, that's it. I'm gonna just wear it.
Own your
We'll
shit.
need to
Own my shit. Simple as
Guys,
that.
hold on, hold on.
like,
I wasn't
your
even
wardrobe,
going to go
your-
back. I wasn't even going to go back and fuck with him. Like,
No.
I was just like, if you want to do it, do it.
Mimi,
And,
she's
like,
not
I
going to
don't
tell
give
you
a
on
fuck.
air, guys in Abuja, calm down.
And
Is this person in Abuja?
after,
I think
no,
that's
it's not. It's
irrelevant
like
to our
a
conversation.
long time ago. And
God
after like I
save
waited
him.
24 hours, I didn't see shit, and I was like, nah, this
gave her
nigga
the
was fucking bluffing. Like,
You gave her the hint not to tell
you
me.
ain't trying to blackmail
you
me
gave
to
her the
take
hint.
you
I'm
back
not-
with
I
a
will
sex
still
tape.
I'm not
You're a
too,
fucking
I don't think
idiot.
I'm sober.
I'm
You
not
have
too well
finished.
anything,
Like-
but
If
I
you're
mean,
just
I'm a
telling lies
celebrity.
here.
Look,
No,
my
at least I was
image
sober.
needs to
I
be.
need
So I mean,
help
come
of-
look. Do we have
Use
good
me the help
lighting?
of-
Camera
said
direction, what
Gary
angles?
said-
Listen,
Don't
Don't worry, I would
I
need to have a lot more
know.
money if I
Yeah.
wasn't going through what
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
was
through
like,
right now.
Hey.
I have the help of you.
I can't be looking messed up like the wrong shadow and shit. I mean, come
I
on,
can hear you.
nigga.
Angles.
She get me like.
Angles.
No,
But
I
anyway,
think at the end of the day, you don't negotiate with terrorists.
period.
Because
Period. Do not fucking
You
negotiate
pay
with
the
him.
Facts.
motherfucker and he can still release
And
it.
he will come
And
back.
that's what she said. She's like, I could still pay him and then he's still gonna release it. I could pay him now and then in 2 months he's gonna
He's
come
gonna
back
come back
asking
and
me
ask
for
for
more.
more, like-
In 3 months he's still gonna want some. So why not just drop it and whatever that
I
comes
think
to
if
it,
you're
I'll
having
do
if
it.
you're having
That's
sex,
it.
just be always proud of your sex game. So that whatever
You
comes
gotta
out is
throw
like,
it
But then
there.
people, oh, there was another thing like
Yeah,
people
that's what
were
I'm saying,
talking
right?
about. People were
Guys,
talking
I
about
hope this
people
is like PG-21
So
show.
Tara,
It-
this is
it's
something
whack.
everyone
Yes,
was
this is an
saying when
adult
this came out.
podcast.
People
Because-
were like, "Oh, why would you record yourself having sex?"
I like to see
and
myself.
Because I want
she
to
was
see
saying
my
that,
pretty
and I'm
wiggle.
like, people actually
Jiggle,
do that, but
actually,
it's like
jiggle.
obviously people are like, "Oh no, why would you do that?" But isn't that like what people do? Isn't that like the thing people
No,
do?
but on
Imagine-
people Snapchat.
Where else would you fucking
No, no, no,
Snapchat
no.
if it's
Can I just say
on
something?
Snapchat?
Can I just say
Making
something, guys? Can I just say
post
something? Can I just say something? Because I've seen people attack that, and let me put it on record now, right? Because people are attacking like, oh, why would you Snapchat? Why you do it on Snapchat is that you record it to send to her, the person you're with. You're doing it, and this is from experience.
Yeah,
you're
so you
doing
have-
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Snapchat
Sending
is
to
like
her.
quick record.
No,
Like,
no, to her as well, to the
For
person
like-
you're with.
Yeah.
So
24 hours,
what
right?
happened was that he now
I mean-
mistakenly posted it on his story.
Yep, exactly.
But
that
I
was what
totally
happened.
buy the fact that you can be doing something, you snap it and like, oh, like not to be
Yeah,
explicit,
because
but like,
yeah,
oh my god,
mistakes
babe, your ass
happen.
looks so fantastic right now. You need to see how your ass
Mistakes
looks right
happen.
now, and
But
you
you
now
know-
send it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I just think, anyway, then again, it's like Nigerians are quite judgmental over everything and fucking hypocrites. They're like, oh, why would you have sex and why would you be recording yourself while you're having
Forget all that
I'm
nonsense,
like,
man. What would you have
bruh,
sex?
if my partner,
Are you
yeah, if I'm
Taliban?
with someone and this is something we're into, why wouldn't I do it? So because I'm confused.
I totally get you because I'm into crochet, like knitting, and so when I'm doing that with my partner,
BDSM.
Said so randomly. I'm into crochet.
I didn't say listen to what me I said. That's not what I said.
But
I'm into,
are you
like-
saying you're not also into BDSM?
What's crochet BDSM?
I didn't say
Like
crochet
when you
BDSM.
like-
I said
and then
if
you
you're
like
also
tie
not
her with
into
the-
I'm
BDSM.
into knitting.
Yes.
and such.
And
All the other
What's
extracurricular
knitting?
I make
Knitting
wool
now?
sweaters. You know what? For
Wool
Christmas, I
sweaters
will make
now.
you a sweater.
Why are you the only promising
Oh,
to teacher? What about me?
Because that's my G,
You are
man.
too
Look.
skinny. You need to get
Oh
cold.
my
Nonsense.
goodness.
I've been jealousing you for many years.
Oh
Hey,
my
bro, wait, we're not saying I was
goodness.
fat.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow.
But you see,
Wait,
the gap
Miss
I
Com,
have, the
is
gap
there
I
dye
have,
on your
right?
hair?
No.
He's
So
wearing
It's the
your
light.
hair is
It's
black?
the lighting.
No,
It's
it's
the
the
lighting.
lighting.
Oh, shit.
So the gap I
Wow.
have is your
Sorry.
game.
No, it actually looks like that.
Imagine
Yeah,
your
it looks
game
like
is
there's like
fire.
gray.
Oh, no, my game is exquisite.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I'm happy for it to be
with,
released.
with this Tiwa Savage thing. Like your game is
But that's not the point.
fire. Hang on.
I'm a perv, but I don't
No.
want to admit that. That's
But I'm
Well,
proud
fair
of you
enough,
though.
but-
You've
but-
got
but
sex
your
tape coming out
game,
too.
your
I'm
game
watching out for
is
yours.
fire.
you must fail.
Your game is fire. Your celebrity.
You're probably me on porno, but I'm paying for
your
shit.
earnings.
Should probably be on Pornhub.
Your game is fire. Your earnings are directly related to
Popularity. Yeah.
publicity, popularity at any one point in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, you're a business person. You're thinking, okay. So some notch job decides they're going to publish my thing. You're thinking, okay, from a marketing perspective,
Exactly,
as a business
notch
owner,
job.
Line
you're
up some
not
singles.
spending $1 single doing
no, but
promotion.
it's the
Hang
invention
on.
of
No,
privacy,
hang on. Which
Yeah,
fucking
which you have done
privacy?
necessary
One.
things for,
The
right?
person, based on the rumors I've read, the other person is dead, so it's basically just her. So if you're protecting anyone, okay, I'll want to believe that it's predominantly her son that she's
worried
trying to-
about.
Yes.
For the future.
Which is,
Yeah.
which is very, very fair, understandable. That amongst other probably
God, this
potential
drink is
business
green.
partners, you know.
Investment
that's-
and whatnot.
That's
scared.
understandable.
That could lose her
But
money. Sorry,
aside,
it's
yeah.
morality
Isn't
clauses now.
Yes, Apple, that's
You
fine.
Yes
think,
and
you
no.
think Tiwa has a
In
morality?
certain,
She would,
yes. Yeah,
No,
of
of
course
course
she
she
does.
does.
No,
What
In
you say?
I
certain
don't think she
quarters,
does,
yes.
though.
But you didn't leak
in
it.
don't
your
think so.
primary
Yeah.
source
As
of
brand, I
things,
don't think she
absolutely.
Tiwa does
fucking
not
hell,
have
that
a
shit-
morality
I don't think
clause.
you're-
If your
Come
game,
on,
no, she does.
come
If
on.
your,
I might be
if
wrong,
your
but I
game
don't
is
think she
A1, I
doesn't.
promise you, she'll get multiples in terms of earnings to what she is receiving now.
Yeah, but
Because
then,
the interest.
video is good.
Yeah,
that's what
she's
he
got
said.
fire game, of
but
course.
then
like,
the issue here is that guys,
Oh
as
my
flippant
God,
as we're being,
Tiwa-
no, guys, as flippant
I mean,
as we're
think about
being,
it, yeah.
as flippant,
Anything is.
you
Said
know,
what did you say?
the slander. Oh
we
my
need
God.
to.
What did he say? What did he say?
You know,
Hold on, what did he
You
say?
know-
No, we
You
don't
know-
need to hear what he said now.
I want to know what
I
he
want to
said.
hear what he said. I didn't hear.
she asked if she should open an OnlyFans to earn in forex
No, guys.
as an alternate source of income.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
would
No, I
do
think
that
it's
though.
a-
If I was
I am
Tiwa, I
not-
don't mind doing
Bro,
that.
guys,
See,
I'm
there
not.
She doesn't have the footage.
No, but she does. They sent
They
it to
sent it
her.
to her on WhatsApp and her
Oh,
manager.
okay.
The thing is,
If
yeah,
I was
I'm,
Tiwa, I would actually do that. Isn't that how Kim made her money?
Yeah,
Do you know
but
what?
guys-
Someone actually
That's
advised
how
her
Kim
to-
made her
Became
money.
You know, she
popular.
has a music video coming out, I think next week or thereabouts.
raised billions.
Someone actually
She's made the
advised her to
billionaire.
put
I
some
hate
of
that
the sex
song.
tape in the music
Somebody
video.
said
that will not be played
And
on
then it
VH1.
will
Fucking hate
just
that
go
song.
viral and then she makes money off it. I felt like that was a perfect advice.
But guys,
if
it's
you ask
the
me.
issue here.
I believe this
Yeah, I
cat.
was about to say I'm not the most politically correct person, but then the point is, choice is being taken away from her here.
That's true.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Agency.
We all have
Choice.
sex. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Agency, yeah,
We all have sex tapes. Maybe she has a
no,
copy.
What do you
as
mean we
well.
all have? I don't have sex.
No, we.
If
Okay, you
you
mean
blackmail me,
You don't have sex.
that you want to put out my
People have
sex tape, I would rather put it out there for my fans
Hello,
to see
thank you.
Black
first,
people.
so I can
Come
make
on, come on,
coins.
sister, what the
The
fuck was
point
that?
is,
So I
was
can
your-
make that
but
cool
that
coins
is your
from
choice,
it.
though.
Because
Now
you can't
she-
be telling me shit. You can't
I
come and be
agree.
telling me that I can't sleep at night because you want to put out my sex.
Thank you.
If
So we
don't see your
agree. So we
vagina,
agree with that
I'll
now.
put it out.
But this is on
This
you
is
right now.
See.
If Tiwa doesn't
Well,
want,
that's his problem. My vagina is obviously gold, diamond, and all that matters.
diamond
innit?
would be a bit
Because
hard.
Tiwa
The
obviously.
Do you remember that
Tiwa
nobody cared?
obviously.
Do you remember that no one cared about your vagina?
Fuck y'all. Tiwa obviously is a gold guy. Tiwa is a gold guy
she
here.
doesn't want it
No
out.
one cares about the dude.
No, but the difference between you and Tiwa in this your scenario is
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about me
No,
in Tiwa's
I know, I'm using an
shoes.
example now. Then that the point I'm trying to make is that, but do you agree that if she doesn't want it out, right? You're happy
But
with
she
it?
obviously does.
No, she doesn't. Why would
She said she came out to apologize.
Yeah, but she
and
doesn't
said
want the
that
video out.
everybody
Yes.
expects it because this person is going to do the work.
That's the point
But
now.
now what we are saying is that now she has come out to say that you know what, this person always puts it out. I'll put it
No
out
one is going to
first.
see that.
That's not what she said, no.
No, that's not what she said.
Yeah.
No, we're
That's
saying
what I'm
that
saying
what
it is.
Yeah, so you,
it's not gonna
that's
come
you,
out.
now,
That's
that's
you.
you. That
If
is you.
I don't believe
That-
you are
get-
ever
But
going
she
to
doesn't
come
want to
out
do
and
that now.
If
So you
the
can't see
person
why it's a
was
problem for
gonna do
her.
it, they will
Yeah,
already
fair
do it.
enough.
What would you name the video?
Huh?
What would you name the video? So,
I don't know.
guys,
Ebony
thanks
Black
for.
Queen
thanks for-
getting rammed from the back.
What did you say?
You don't even know if you were
What did
being
you
rammed
say?
from the back
Ebony
in the
Black
video.
Queen getting rammed from the back. It doesn't matter.
Can I just say
There's
that?
like a 90% chance she's getting rammed from the back.
Pumpkin Tiwa.
Pure savage, eh?
Oh my
I
God.
just say that the fact
Tiwa,
that
if you
Nigeria,
you guys need to advise Tiwa to put out this sex tape herself.
but she doesn't. If she
We'll
doesn't
pay
want
money
to
for
call,
this shit.
Then,
Jamal is
then
going to
why did she come out
understand.
with the?
Because Jamal is
let
going to
you
be
know
smashing
that
babe in
what?
the
she doesn't want to
future.
release it.
He will
So when you see
understand.
it, just know that they tried to
Please,
blackmail me with
that's
it.
almost
If she
my
doesn't want
one,
to
my
hold
right.
on. I want you to know that they tried to blackmail me with it, though. So you know.
And you said put
Okay.
it out.
Okay.
No, she didn't say put it. I said
Okay.
No, you
If
said
you
tell
want
him to
to-
do the
Okay,
work.
no,
yeah,
no.
that's the difference.
For him.
I
Yes.
like what he's saying. Go on.
No, because I'm using what she
Yeah.
said.
Alright, go
Because
on.
I'm using the example
Yeah,
I have
go
now.
on.
Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah, go
sentence?
on.
Here's this thing.
Yeah.
For example, now I'll use an example with this situation and all that. Person involved and whatever.
Please,
I've
what
told the
you're
person.
saying, say it like in 2 times speed.
Okay, no, I've told the person. Tell your family that
This
hey,
is what's happening.
this might happen.
Achike, too many pauses.
Please, you're interjecting.
We're out
Come
of
on.
time.
No problem, no problem. I've told tell your family. Me too. I've told my people important to me that something might come out of this,
Actually
this, and this.
talking
You know I'm an
fast,
adult.
I
You know
love
I'm
it.
doing shit. So
Hey!
Them cheeks.
but yeah, so yeah.
Cheeks,
The thing is,
love
yeah,
it.
at the point here is that
But
if
purely
you left her
savage
to her
is the
devices,
best.
she will not want it out.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But she's
Yeah.
telling us so that
Yeah,
we know
like, yeah,
if
this
it
is
comes
something
down
that's
to
gonna happen.
when you're defending me that I'm not a showers
We
because of
round
the way
up
we judge
with
people.
simple questions. If it comes out, would you watch it?
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I didn't ask
I
you
will
yet.
multiple
Oh my
times. I
God.
will be on it like, girl.
I want to see you dropping it down.
Achike, would you
I
watch
will
it?
No, I will
watch
not.
the shit.
Peter, would you watch it?
Matter of fact, I'm on.
Two cheeks, pure savage. Hell yeah.
What are you talking about?
Thanks for discharging with us.
Cheeks, pure
Oh my
savage.
Thanks for discharging with us. Please.
Two cheeks, pure savage.
Please
bro.
remember to subscribe, like, and click the alert button. At the Achike, right?
Yes, DHK.
Blackteddy.
Yeah, there's underscore before and after.
Underscore
It's
Blackteddy
stressful.
underscore. That's Instagram. Sorry, guys, but what it
And
is.
Mimi Matthews.
Mimi Matthews, aka Naruto, representing the Naruto clan. Yeah.
Drugs are fantastic. See you guys next
I'm
week.
not. See, come, come, hey, tell them I'm not on drugs.
I didn't say you were on drugs.